Welcome, Libra, to your spiritual reading for March. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, Libra, let's see what's going on with you. This month we are doing what you need to work on. What you need to work on. What is it that Libra needs to work on? What is it that Libra needs to work on? And remember, friends, if this doesn't resonate with you, please watch your rising moon or Venus. Ascending the mountain. Keep going forward. So, just keep going forward. Wherever you're going, you're on the right path, okay? If you fall down into the dirt, wipe that dirt off and keep going. Don't allow yourself to sit back and say, it's too steep, it's too rough, it's too dirty, it's too this, I can't do it. No, you're going to brush yourself off and continue to keep moving, my friends. Okay, because where you're going is where you're supposed to be going. So keep moving strong. You know where you're going, and everybody's story is a little bit different. So, but however it is, you got this. And yes, we stumble along the way, but that doesn't mean that we have to give up. That just means we get up and go stronger. Clarifying on the ascending the mountain. Yep. 10 of Swords. It is hard, and you know it's hard. And it feels like for a lot of you, you know this is a hard journey. Maybe you've even thought of giving up because it's so painstaking. It's one of maybe the hardest things you've ever done. It feels like you're not going to ever get up the mountain. For some of you, yeah, it feels like you did fall and you're thinking about whether or not you're going to get back up. The memories of whatever you're trying to get past and get, could be either what is holding you back from ascending the mountain, and that's why it's so rough, because maybe you're trying to get past those memories and moving towards them. But also remember that the Six of Cups can also bring in remembering good memories. So if you're having really bad memories that you're trying to get past and they're holding you back from getting where you want to be, try to remember the good times of where you want to be, not of the bad. For some reason, the mind wants to always go back to the bad things and forget about the good things, right? The negative has a very powerful hold. So Spirit just really wants you to know how much you need to really start remembering the good times and not the bad times. And don't let this just continue to eat at you while you're trying to ascend this mountain. Negative energy, yeah, wants to fight. It's fighting you. It's fighting you from actually moving forward. A lot of the negative energy is keeping you from ascending the mountain. Every time you think you're going to, maybe you're drinking and you're trying to get away from drinking, it's just, remember, if it doesn't resonate with you, throw it away. It's just an example. If you're trying to not drink, it's like it's got such a tight hold on you. And so every time you're trying to put that beer down, you're remembering, when you were holding that beer. Just literally that stupid. I remember drinking that beer. I want another one. And it's almost, it always wants to fight you. The addiction wants you to remember holding that beer, remembering the taste of the beer, remembering the coldness of the can, right? Everything, right? The feeling of, ooh, I'm kind of lost and I don't have to think about anything anymore, right? I don't have to think about anything that hurts, right? No, that's what's fighting you, right? You don't want to remember that. What you want to remember is before you had that beer, the memories of how good you felt when you woke up the next morning without a headache, the memories of, how good you feel now when you're not dizzy, not puking, not hungover. Again, that's the whole point, right? Yeah, but the toxic energy always wants to hold you back. Negative energy is not your friend. So that's why the devil is there. So it's kind of like, for a lot of you, it's like the devil made you do it. The devil wants to hold you there. The devil wants you to be within its grips, things of that nature, right? So negative energy loves taking control over you, right? It's easier to be negative than it is to be positive. It's easier to go back down the mountain than it is to climb that mountain. And so it keeps you trapped in a cage within your mind. Mind over matter. So do not allow the negative energy to keep you trapped within it, that cage. Okay? Keep pushing forward. You got this. No matter what it is. Okay? And even if it's just trying to go for a goal, it could be so hard. Like, God, why is this goal so hard, you know? All I wanted to do was build a house over there, and I got, this guy up my butt, and the electrician says this, and now they say I have to dig a new water well, and, and it just seems like negative after negative, and it could just keep, maybe I don't even want to build a house over there anymore. The permits are ridiculous, So, but nope, you're going to keep going forward. You already lived, you already bought the land, so you're going to keep going. Okay? Remember self-love. For most of you, this is some kind of addiction that you're trying to get through, or some really bad past memory. But remember self-love, because you're doing it all for yourself. Self-love is what's going to pull you through this negative energy. Having the self-love is going to tell you, no, I don't want to puke. That's not good for my body. It's not good for my teeth, however it is. Drinking is not good for my liver. So taking back the self-love for yourself and remembering, that you love yourself. That you're doing this for yourself. Self-love is very important. Remember the good things. Yes, give yourself the reflections and the self-reflection and rewards that you need. And in fact, a reward system is actually good. Every time you get past a certain time, like, let's say you go every maybe it's every 3 days. Reward yourself. And I don't mean with a beer, if you're an alcoholic. No, I mean reward yourself, like pat yourself on the back. Woohoo! Maybe go buy yourself a chocolate bar. You know what I'm saying? Reward yourself. Give yourself a reward system, like we do with our children. Stickers. It doesn't matter, right? Maybe you want to put a penny in the jar. Maybe you put $1 in the jar, however it is. But you have some kind of reward and recognition for your self-love of ascending this mountain. You've worked so hard. Why give up now? 3 of coins. You're also being recognized as doing good. Maybe you want to have somebody also on the journey with you who can watch you, and, maybe they can have a reward system for you. That'd be a wonderful thing if you could find someone to do that. They could give you the pat on the back and rewards that you need just by acknowledging how wonderful you're doing. Wow. And it could be a Taurus who could, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, who could actually do this. For a lot of you, you do have this Taurus that might even be around, rewarding you, watching you as you go on this journey. However it is, it's showing great prosperities towards yourself, nurturing yourself with the King of Coins. And like I said, giving yourself self-rewards is always very good. Wow. And this is going to move on beautifully with the Chariot. So the more self-love you give, the more you're going to be able to ascend the mountain. That's pretty much the, because it's going to keep you out of this negative energy. Okay? And that's really what Spirit wants you to know. Hey, look, you can do this. But it's going to start with the self-love more than anything. Because you're going to have to give it to yourself. Strength. Spirit says strength. Everything you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. Remember who you are with the self-love. Remember that you can get through this. You're stronger than you ever been before. Your spirit is very strong. If you start getting to the point where, you start having temptations to do something or whatever, jump in the bubble bath, sing a song, do something else to get that off your mind, right? And if there's certain songs that remind you of doing those things, don't listen to those songs anymore. Like, seriously, don't listen to those songs, right? Like, for real. Because if you remember those as party songs, or you remember that song as being your sorrow song, when you were down and out in the Ten of Swords, never listen to that song again. Why? Because it keeps you here. It will keep you down. It gives low vibrations because you already remember that this is the song of pain. This is the song of party. This is the song that got me through my hardships. That's not going to help you on this path, my friends. You need to find something else, maybe something from teenagehood that reminded you of being with your friends, or maybe something when you were younger, you know, depending on your age. I don't, you know, everybody's age is a little bit different. For me personally, I'd probably go back to listening to like Cyndi Lauper or something, right? So I only remember being like 7, 8 years old, right? Because why? Because if I listen to certain songs that are older, then I'll remember my mistakes, or remember going and partying over here, right? You don't want party songs. You're healing, right? And you definitely don't want songs of, you know, that you're listening to, like, I remember when he left me and I used to listen to this White Snake song. Oh my God, you know, why the hell would you want to listen to that right now? You're trying to move past something else, right? You don't want to have a fight within yourself. So listen to songs that don't have those type of emotions. Maybe they have emotions of you being on a car trip with mom and dad, you and your best friend when you were little playing with Barbies. I don't know, you know, or playing with the G.I. Joe, whatever, right? Something different that brings in joy, that doesn't have those doesn't have any of these attachments. Okay, that will help you move beautiful. Okay, music. Okay, my friends, and that's it for you. And until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.